she can. I think that's super cute. The fact that they kind of capitalize on the fact that it's in a can. And I think it's run by two sisters, the McBride sisters. It's a Sauvignon Blanc, and it is from New Zealand, from the fine year of 2019. Let's read a little bit about it. Our New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc is defiantly bold, with notes of passion fruit, nectarine, citrus, and kiwi. The McBride sisters have created the She Can Professional Development Fund to promote the advancement of women in the wine industry. Damn, girl, that's fantastic. It's from Robin and Andrea. Okay, cool. So, let's try it. I don't know how loud, like, the popping can is. So, I don't know, I might have to edit that out. But, let's get my wine glass. Actually, I didn't even have a wine glass. I had to borrow one from my brother. Alright, so this is a very small pour, but I have a lot of tasting to do, and if you watch Angel's video, she did some pretty big pours, so I'm trying to learn from her video that, because I'm a lightweight, so I'm going to just do small pour. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to like open it up a little bit, so we're gonna swirl it around, okay? And then, so, interesting, it almost looks like it's carbonated, but it's not. It's got little bubbles in there, I don't know if you can see them. Okay, so first I'm going to smell it with my mouth closed. Okay, so when I smell it, it smells like a little bit floral. What is this? The Sauvignon Blanc. It smells a little floral. And it mentioned passion fruit, and I can kind of smell that. The power of suggestion, you know. I'm gonna smell it with my mouth open now. Like, I learned that while I was learned how to taste bourbon, like smelling it with your mouth open. So that passion fruit is kind of a little bit stronger. So let's try it. Okay, I get like some grapefruit notes from that. Now it feels more like passion fruit. Oh, this is really nice. This is like a really nice, refreshing wine. That was a loud swallow, I'm sorry. Okay, it's very much passion fruity. It's a little viscous, so to me, I think it's a little bit sweet. But there is a tartness to it, kind of on the back of my palate, which is kind of nice. So I'm going to rinse out this glass and we'll go on to the next one. Okay, so the next wine is a Chardonnay. Look at how pretty this within the state. Okay, let's pour a little bit here. Okay, a nice little small pour again. Maybe once we get to the red wines, I will pour some bigger pours. Okay, so let's open it up a little bit, get some air in there. Okay, I definitely get apple. I definitely get citrus. It doesn't smell as nice as the she can. I don't think I'm a huge fan of Chardonnay, to be honest. It's got kind of a weird, I guess maybe that's like an oaky smell. It's got kind of an earthy minerality. I think that's a thing people say when they try wine. Whoa. Wow. It is very strong. There's a very strong taste of vanilla, like almost immediately right down the center of my tongue. It almost tastes like caramel. But I know caramel's not vanilla. But it's very sweet. It almost tastes like a caramel apple. Anyway, okay. Actually, like, I find this to be quite lovely. The end is like a little bit bitter on the back of my tongue, which is rare, like a weird sensation. I guess the bitterness that's on the back of my tongue is more like if you eat the rind of an orange, like the white part of an orange, you get that kind of bitter dryness. Okay, so that wasn't bad. I'm still a bigger fan of the first one, which is a different type of wine. So maybe I prefer a Sauvignon Blanc to a Chardonnay. Okay. The next can of wine that I have here is from Creamery. This caught my eye because it makes me think that it's going to be nice and buttery, creamy. Just so you guys know, I'm totally like, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think I'm starting to use words that I've heard other people use when talking about wine. So this is from Creamery, Artisan California Wines, California Barrel Fermented. Fermented is not a word that I've seen used with wine before. I mean, I know it is fermented, but it's interesting they decided to use it on their branding. So we don't really make our Chardonnay in a creamery, but it is plenty creamy and toasty too. Not to mention rich, lush, and delicious. Fermented entirely in barrel, Creamery Chardonnay boasts seductive aromas of buttery, ripe, golden fruit, and full-bodied, lush flavors that glide across the palate into a long, smooth finish. Enjoy the cream of the crop. It's kind of corny. My God, Sheila, are you okay? Okay. I think, like, I tried to clean her ear today and she was not happy Wow, okay. Okay, next up. Next up is something a little different. I picked this up because I love the rainbow. It's house wine, limited edition rosé bubbles. Our house is your house, the original house wine, carbonated wine, bright, fruity, and flavorful. Okay, so house wine will donate $2 to the Human Rights Campaign for every case of limited edition rosé bubbles sold. Okay, I might have to take a break because my phone is gonna die. Bubbly. Oh, this is a pretty color. Oh, does it say like what it tastes like? Oh god, I don't think I like this. Okay, Sheila, here it goes. I don't think I really need to open it up if it's bubbly, right? It doesn't really taste like anything. It tastes like, hi Sheila, it tastes like very light strawberry fizzy water. Not that it's not good, it's really good. Well, it's really refreshing. I could see drinking this like on the porch in the summertime. But right now it's quite cold outside and cloudy and rainy, so okay, it's not bad. It's like a little tart. Not my favorite, not the worst either. Okay, so the next up is actually a Prosecco, which I'm not sure if that's considered a wine. I think it is. Yes, it's a sparkling wine. It's called La Marca, and I really love this. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. We used to serve it at the restaurant that I worked at, and it was really popular, and I love how cute these little bottles are. La Marca Prosecco. It doesn't say anything other than that. Oh wait, La Marca offers ripe lemon and crisp apple notes. Let's see if I can open it. I don't think I was supposed to open it like that. Sheila, do you want to smell the cork? Okay. God, I cracked myself up. Alright, let's see. Okay. I'm getting a little more liberal with my pores here. So, look at the color. Pretty clear. Oh, it smells quite lovely. Bye, Sheila. Definitely apples. Almost smells like a little herbal. I think that's a mistake. I don't think that's right. Okay. So refreshing, so light. I love it. It's quite lovely. We used to use these to make mimosas, which I don't think was very cost effective. But yeah, they weren't very popular, so anyway. I'm still getting that interesting herbal note, and maybe it's rosé was this house wine, carbonated, bubbly rosé. Just because it reminded me of a lovely summer day, which are kind of far away, but not too far away. We'll get there. Alright, I'm going to take a little break and charge my phone. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I was getting a little warm. Okay, so I also had a glass of wine while I was waiting for my phone to charge. So, just a heads up, you know. Okay, let's get into the first. So, I bought like 4 Pinot Noirs. Yeah, 4 Pinot Noirs. So this is the first one from Dark Horse. Actually, I really like, well, I like Dark Horse's rosé. I don't know much about these. I do love Pinot Noir. I think Pinot Noir is probably my favorite, like, red wine. Dark Horse Pinot Noir wine. Luscious, velvety cherry. Here's to dark horses everywhere. Wasn't that a Katy Perry song? Our California Pinot Noir offers fresh notes of strawberry and red cherry that are complemented by hints of rose and lavender. Ooh, yum. Balanced and bold with bright fruit character and complexity. Alright, let's try it. Tiny pour. It's almost a pink color. And the first smell honestly smells like buttered popcorn, like those jelly beans. Remember, like Jelly Belly. Oh my god, it literally smells exactly like a buttered popcorn jelly bean. Okay. Oh, it kind of matches my shirt. I was trying to be festive, but I have nothing that's festive. Like, the sweater I was wearing was kind of green, and this is kind of red. I don't know. Sorry. I have a stocking, and then I have one ornament that a subscriber sent me. So thank you. Okay. So I already told you I get notes of buttered popcorn. What did they say? It was cherry and strawberry, cherry, rose, and okay, so I kind of smell the rose. Also, let's not get any red wine on my comforter. I would be so mad. Wow, I really get the rose. There. I get rose and popcorn. Okay, I get cherry now too. The cherry flavor kind of comes all around my palate. Like, it travels from my the roof of my mouth down to my tongue like a little tidal wave. Okay. It also tastes like a little bit smoky. I don't know what that's about, but let's rinse out this glass. Okay, so it's like different graphics, and then it says that it pairs well with pizza, which is fantastic because I love pizza, as you guys know. So it does say that there are notes of cherry, there's a bright acidity, and a crisp, fresh flavor made with Oregon grapes. And it says you've got your hands on a really good wine. We believe wine should be enjoyed anywhere by anyone, so you see a theme here. Like these canned wines, very accessible wines, good for me. Hit the beach or head to the trails and take Joe to go. We'll see how Joe to go goes. Try to be a little more careful with this one. You guys are seeing another side to me. Alright, so this looks like kind of pink, which bothers me a little bit. I like a darker red, but I should have gotten a Merlot, I guess. Whoa, it literally smells like grape juice. Which is fine because I like grape juice. I'm sorry, Joe to go. This isn't what I want. No, it's just kind of flat, just like kind of one note, you know. It would, I guess it would go well with like a pepperoni pizza, and I love pepperoni pizza. So this would allow the pepperoni pizza to be the star, which it should be. Let it shine, you know. Okay. Rinse this puppy out. I don't want you to think I'm rushing, but I am kind of rushing because I only let my phone charge to about 30%. So the next wine is Gasblad. It's also a Pinot Noir. So this is Outspoken Pinot Noir from California. Kind of cool. I think this guy has a mustache, a big old mustache. It doesn't say anything about the wine at all, actually. It just says that it's from California, and it says that you should be you. So, let's try it. Wow. That comes out fast. Okay. So this looks like grape juice too. But it looks a lot more viscous. Ooh, look at those legs. They're just coming right down. Okay, so also it's kind of interesting to be trying 4 different Pinot Noirs because I can kind of taste the difference in them. Which one do I like more? I think I liked... Wait. I think I liked... Oh yeah, I liked the Dark Horse the best so far. Okay. So this one to me tastes more like stone fruit, kind of, or like dates and plums. More of like an earthy, sweet kind of flavor. It's not bad. It's it's extremely average, which is totally fine. I like average. I think my teeth are red. Ugh, I didn't even think about that. Just don't look at them. Okay, I gotta get some more water. Luckily, I brought my Brita filter. Don't worry, I think I'll edit that out. Okay. Clean out that nice. So the next one is actually one of my favorite cans. It's got a wraparound on it, and it's kind of matte, which I love. And I love how simple it is. Again, marketing, design, graphic design, I love it. So this is 2018 red wine from Christopher Michael, Northwest Winemakers. Probably some rich guy who bought some land. Oh, actually, we'll get a story. In 2009, my brother Ryan and I started Christopher Michael. The idea was simple. Use our home base in Oregon's Willamette Valley to craft great wines. We live and love what Oregon is, a place for doers, makers, explorers, artisans, and entrepreneurs who craft authentic, real, honest, quality goods that they're proud of. These values live within us and guide us as we explore the exceptional growing regions across the Pacific Northwest. I probably shouldn't be reading right now, to be honest. Our wines are created to be fresh, approachable, and ready for any occasion. That's why our wine is made in Oregon. It doesn't say any kind of tasting notes, and I'll be honest with you, this is kind of crooked. Look how crooked it is. Okay, anyway, let's try. I'm assuming this is like a red blend of some sort. So the reason I got so many Pinot Noirs and just like red blends is because that's all that was available in the can form. And I thought it was kind of fun to look at canned wines because I think they get a bad rap. Red blend, okay, it didn't say any tasting notes, so. Yeah, I just get like grapes and kind of cherry. Very much grape, like straight up grape, but in a nice way, like a nice refreshing red grape. I like it. It's a little bit too sweet